The city of Cape Town has deployed various ground teams to monitor COVID-19 compliance within communities and at its beaches. Mayoral Council member for Safety and Security, JP Smith, says adhering to safety regulations is important amid the second wave of infections. The Cape Metro has experienced an 87% increase in COVID-19 infections over the last week. Our reporter Vanessa Poonah filed this report.
The city of Cape Town has continued its measures today to curb the spread of COVID-19. What it's done is it's deployed a number of ground teams in disaster management vehicles, loud hailing in communities such as Mfuleni, Mitchell's Plain and Langa. But also they've decided to take a helicopter flip over some of those communities and also some of the most popular beaches around Cape Town. Now, of course, Cape Town's beaches traditionally at this time of year sees visitors and locals flocking, especially in warm conditions which we usually experience over December. At the moment, I'm on Sea Point Promenade, the popular Rocklands Beach behind me, not as densely populated as in other years, and I'll just step out of shot for a second. You can see, of course, that here and there a few people are on the beach. At this point, not a concern in terms of overcrowding. Of course, this is what MACO member for Safety and Security, JP Smith, has been telling me, which is seen from the air along the False Bay coast as well. Very sparsely populated today, but this of course could be construed due to the gusty wind conditions in that area. Also, JP Smith has told us that flying over Masiphumelele, of course that's the site where over 1,000 shacks have been razed to the ground. At this point in time, an aerial picture of that will be coming in later bulletins, but saying that at this point between 10 to 15% of the area has been bulldozed so that rebuilding of those structures can begin. Of course, a community which has been left in devastation really just a week before Christmas, and of course calls have been going out for donations for that specific community, and also disaster management, or rather the Mayor of Cape Town, Dan Plato, has now said that all measures will be taken to declare a disaster so that building materials and etc. can also be made available to that community. But at this point in time, the city of Cape Town once again saying that in order to prevent a harder lockdown in future months, in coming months, especially now amid the second wave driven by the new variant of COVID-19, saying that at this point in time it's very important that all measures are adhered to, social distancing, the wearing of masks, as well as washing hands and sanitizing to prevent the country from going into a harder lockdown as families, people, friends come together over the festive season, of course just the week before Christmas, urging each and everybody to do things differently this time round to prevent people falling ill, possibly dying, and also the country going into harder lockdown come January, February and following months.